No, there is the current lawyer working with Baba now. What I talk now? I don't understand these guys again. No. The lawyer sent his team now. Should I play it? Should I play it? The Baba lawyer said that there is no mark except the mark of autopsy between where they do autopsy. Okay, shake him play to him believe Papariano. Okay, meanwhile they ask question on why it be the question because they will go fuck up at the end of the day and they'll go bring nonsense give us. But because what we could have avoided with questions, with knowing where we were, where we stand, we go to wait unnecessarily. Now where we know one big day and they go soon carry us go. I beg you. Make a find am for na sake. I hope so. Find the video. Finally, lawyer Baba Mohbad. Okay, now listen. It is in Yoruba. The lawyer speak Yoruba. The lawyer speak Yoruba.
So lawyer sọ pé ìgbàgbọ́ tàwọn lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ tàwọn wọ́n nígbàgbọ́ tàwọn ni pé orí social media kọ́ ni àwọn ti máa gba justice wọ́n ní ilé ẹjọ́ làwọn ti máa rí gbà wọ́n ní ìdí nìyẹn tí àwọn ti sọ pé ilé ẹjọ́ làwọn bá lọ́rọ̀ gbogbo tó dẹ̀ káwọn fáìlì àwọn ti ń fáìlì ẹ̀sà wọ́n ní lásìkò ìgbà tí lọ́yà bàbá Mohbad tó ló fẹ́ gba 200 million lọ́wọ́ wọ́n ní gbèsè ìwé lẹ́gbẹ́ lórí ẹ̀sà wọ́n náà kẹ́ ẹ sọ sí social media gbà yín náà pé nǹkan báyìí ló fẹ́ ṣe lórí ẹ̀ o. lọ́yà ò lẹ́ ń sọ yẹn. ìyẹn lọ́yà Mohbad tó ló fẹ́ gba 200 million pé bàbá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ kan sóhun àbí ìkan tó ń parọ́ kan mọ́ o. ọ̀rẹ́ ìgbà tó bá ti wo ìwé yẹn àwọn ìwé tó kọ lákòókò ìgbà tí bàbá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ níbi tí wọ́n ti ṣe ìdarí fún wa bàbá Mohbad ò dárúkọ ẹnikẹ́ni bàbá Mohbad kọ́ ó sọ̀rọ̀ kò dárúkọ anybody ìgbà náà lè dárúkọ anybody téèyàn bá jáde tó bá ní òun ni wọ́n bá wí dandan ni kó wá lọ sílé ẹjọ́ kó wá lọ fi hàn pé dandan tóun gangan lẹni tí wọ́n bá wí yẹn wọn lòún wà fẹ́ nígbà kan sọ bí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ fún wọn sọnù òun lòún wà fẹ́ báyìí sọ wípé ihu asat must go àwọn ẹni ẹjọ́ wà asat ní òun náà bá wí ẹjẹ. tó bá bẹ̀ síbẹ̀ àṣàjò wa. ok ẹ̀yin dúró de pé kó gbé wọn lọ sílé ẹjọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ náà. bẹ́ẹ̀ni wọ́n lọ sí ibẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ fún wa wípé wọ́n bá ti wá fún wa nídìí ọlọ́pàá wọn nídìí ẹnìbọ̀dì wọn bẹ̀ ní ìdílé.
All right, now listen. Now listen.
wọ́n dẹ̀ tẹ̀ wọ́n lọ́jọ́ náà. wọ́n wo òkú Mohbad. wọ́n fojú kan fún ara wọn. bẹ́ẹ̀ni wọ́n fojú kan fún ara wọn. ìgbà tí wọ́n ẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ tí wọ́n ní wọ́n dájú àbí pé wọ́n ti yọ kankan kún nǹkan rẹ̀.
All right, so now they're asking, this is Baba Mohbad's lawyer, Odumosu, lawyer Taiwo Odumosu himself, okay, in QHTV Accra Television, where his guys that he sent to go, that is people who are not as big as him, he sent them to go and check the body, including Gurexi. Gurexi, who is coming here, was also there, and it is on newspaper. Type on newspaper, Baba Mohbad's team went to inspect Mohbad body. It's on Punch, it's on Vanguard, you will see it. Okay? Gurexi too went, and Gurexi too saw what we are saying, and Gurexi was there. But when Papariano is worried, I'm asking them, why do they send lawyer and TikTokers to go and check body instead of doctors? You guys say, Papariano, hey, you talk too much, this and that. But now, they don't send lawyers and TikTokers. Make them go check work for una. Now, whatever they tell una, you must take them. Now, this is the leader of all of them, who is speaking on behalf of the team. Okay, now listen what they find.
èmi ò mọ ibi tí àwọn tí wọ́n ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ìwọ́n tó ti rí ìròyìn tí wọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tí àwọn ọmọ òṣìṣẹ́ tí wọ́n lọ kí wọ́n sọ wọn ò rí àwọn lọ́yà tí wọ́n tẹ̀lé wọn lọ síbẹ̀ wọn ò rí nǹkan tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn mọ̀ káwọn kan tẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n yọ fídíò yẹn. bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kódà wọ́n ní Davido ló rà á.
The man said even some people are saying that kidney was removed from Mohbad's body. In fact, Davido bought it, and so many speculation. The lawyers, the Baba Mohbad lawyer, and the current Baba Mohbad lawyer, said he doesn't know anything like that, or he doesn't know where they are getting their information from. Okay.
So we could see for the job that once we got it, wọ́n ṣí aṣọ ní ara ẹ̀. Ibi tí àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe autopsy wọ́n ti wọlé sí lára nìkan lẹ́dẹ̀ ti rí àfàì. Okay.
You see, the lawyer said it is only àfibítí àwọn tó ṣe autopsy. That is only the place where those who do autopsy cut to remove one or two things. That is where there is mark. That there is no other mark. Now, all of us have checked Mohbad's hand, Mohbad's neck. Okay, there should be mark either in his hand, either in his neck. But people that they send to go there, this is what they see. This is what they are saying. This is their legal team out of their underground. Now, when they stop working underground, we see that whatever they bring is not professional. When they keep it underground, we don't know it. What you know is not what they know. What me and you are saying here is not what they are saying underground. When they bring what they have done underground out, it becomes like a problem. So that's why I'm telling you guys, where do you guys want to be? You should be asking questions to know where you want to be. It's a simple thing that I'm doing. I'm trying to help here. This is science. In science, you ask questions, and then when the question is answered, then you know where you are. Okay? This is Taiwo Odumosu himself, the main lawyer representing Baba Mohbad, saying that he doesn't know where you guys are getting your news from, that there was stabbing and whatsoever in Mohbad's body.
Sure.
That there is no such any mark in his body. Okay? So, and for me, I don't agree with him. This is the reason why I don't agree with him. Me, I'm giving my own reason, but you guys don't believe me. I don't agree with him, not because they didn't give him information, but people that he sent to go and check it, they are not the right person. They should get a pathologist. And you see, Papariano, waiting concern you. Now they don't send TikToker go check Mohbad body. It's TikToker professional that will tell you what happened. How will TikToker tell us that the mark that they see there, how do they know that is the mark of the pathology? Are they themselves pathology? If you bring doctor, the only doctor can explain to you that a mark like this is a foul play. They didn't cut it well. That there was an injury here. They were trying to cover this injury. How can they cut this place for autopsy? Lawyer that you sent to go and check, how can lawyer know the right place to cut for autopsy, for goodness sake? Or the TikToker who accompany lawyer, how can they know where and where to cut for autopsy? If they are saying that the only mark on Mohbad's body is a mark of autopsy, it's not helping. It's not helping. And when I speak now, only Berekete owner they speak and I don't crucify me. If I talk about this lawyer now and I go crucify me again, I don't know which one I want. I don't know which one I want. Timba sorry, Papariano, ma sorry, ma be the question is underground. You, what are you doing? You are jealous. I go. Papariano is jealous.
No, even if they didn't do that before, they
God.
engage a pathologist, private pathologist, and go there and go and see that body. Those marks have not healed. Normal autopsy, whatever toxicology test is the white shape that they do on the body, so they'll be able to see. It's not still late. It's not still late. They should still get a pathologist or whatever it is. Yeah, they should still, good. They should still get, yes, they should still get a pathologist to go there. It's not late. That's all I'm trying to say. They can speak to the mortuary attendant to allow them to have access to the body.
Cross your legs, cross your arms and watch. They have done it on the ground.
Okay.
Not everything is brought in public.
Okay.
Not everything is brought in public. Not everything is brought in the public. Just relax. Relax. Just wait. As people will not know. Now the darkness, now the carry us go behind.
Papariano, is that the end of the voice note?
No. I can play it more. Let me continue. But that's where you address it. Let me continue. Listen.
Yes, I understand.
ní àgbà tó wà lára ẹ̀. ọ̀tẹ̀ máa rí ilé láti ṣe fọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ máa ṣe láti títẹ̀ ìpadà. ókè gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa tí ẹ wà lórí ìlà tí ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá Mohbad tí gbogbo ìyẹn ti ń pariwo pé kí ló dé tí wọn yọjú síta ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́gbọ́n tí lọ́ọ̀yà sọ yìí lọ́ọ̀yà sọ pé ìgbàgbọ́ tàwọn lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ tàwọn wọ́n nígbàgbọ́ tàwọn ni pé orí social media kọ́ ni àwọn ti máa gba justice wọ́n ní ilé ẹjọ́ làwọn ti máa rí gbà wọ́n ní ìdí nìyẹn tí àwọn ti sọ pé ilé ẹjọ́ làwọn bá lọ́rọ̀ gbogbo tó dẹ̀ káwọn fáìlì àwọn ti ń fáìlì ẹ̀sà wọ́n ní lásìkò ìgbà tí lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá Mohbad tó ló fẹ́ gba 200 million lọ́wọ́ wọ́n ní gbèsè ìwé lẹ́gbẹ́ lórí ẹ̀sà wọ́n náà kẹ́ ẹ sọ sí social media gbà yín náà pé nǹkan báyìí ló fẹ́ ṣe lórí ẹ̀ o. lọ́ọ̀yà ò lẹ́ ń sọ yẹn. ìyẹn lọ́ọ̀yà Mohbad tó ló fẹ́ gba 200 million pé bàbá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ kan sóhun àti ìtọ́ tó ń parọ́ kan mọ́ o.
Okay, so okay. So I think where is he? Faithful, have you got it? Have you got it?
Yes, Papariano, just 1 minute. I will be back.
All right. So please, guys, I don't know why this person is saying I'm two-faced. I hope you understand what is two-faced. Forever, darling, why don't you come up and speak to Papariano? You will never see him doing whatever that thing that you think you're saying. Come up and speak to me directly. Maybe you can get insight. You know, whenever people speak to me, they
I
get.
don't need to speak to you because you want to start. You always invite me to want to start. If I want to join in myself, I'll join in myself. But I always know when it comes to you, when you invite somebody up, it's because you want to start. And I'm not going to start with you.
Start.
All I'm saying, if we're going to have a proper discussion, let's discuss. But you're not going to try to put me under the bus so everybody can come for me. I'm not in for that. Yeah, please.
All right. You start.
Yeah, what I'm saying in the comment section is that, you know, when Lady Iris was saying things about Baba's team and Baba, you were telling her that, oh no, I don't want her doing that. I don't want that. But that's exactly what you are doing right now. So it's kind of like two-faced.
Can I respond?
Yes.
What does two-faced mean in the first place? So that I can get your English. I can understand your
That's
English.
like you're saying one person, so you're saying one rule applies to others, but it doesn't apply to you because you're saying she can't do it, but then you're doing the same right now.
Take it easy so that you don't miss it. One rule.
Miss what?
You said one rules.
What I'm saying is, you're saying she shouldn't be doing that, but you are doing it.
Yeah, but that does not. That is not a two-faced, right? How does that amount to two-faced? I think two-faced, like it is.
Okay, maybe it's not two-faced, but that's what I'm trying. That's my point. That's what I'm trying to get across.
Okay, no, yeah. The reason why I don't want her to be in that position, especially through this platform, okay, to be dragging them, is because she has an ongoing fight with them, okay, and she's not speaking with them. Like they're not talking to each other, okay? Like me, I don't have problem with Baba Mohbad's team. I don't have problem with them. And I don't want to have problem with them. And I don't want to make it look like she's using this place, okay, like I'm teaming up with her and fighting against that team. I don't want it. What I do is I guide that team. I try to ask questions. I try to push that team to be able to do some certain things that is expected. I believe that through anybody we can get justice. I want to guide them. I want them to understand. I speak from the point of wanting them to see what I am seeing. But I'm not speaking from the point of kicking them away, telling them go away. I'm not speaking from that point. Okay, so me saying she shouldn't use me not wanting her to be going that road, be dragging them here. I mean, she understands these things, okay, and I hope you also understand because people already start labeling, thinking that okay, like maybe like I'm in a team with her facing Baba Mohbad team, and I don't want that to be. I'm not in anyone's team, so I prefer me saying it with caution, okay, so that they don't feel threatened. I don't want to go after Baba Mohbad family, Muyiwa, all of them. I don't want to go after them. But there are some things they have done right. There are some things they have done wrong. Okay, me, I want to look at the things they have done right, applaud them, and empower them in areas where they are not doing so well. I mean, empowering them. But she feels like they are not good for the job, and she feels they should be taken away and they should be replaced. Can you see the difference? So it's not too.
Okay. Yes, I get what you're saying.
Exactly. Yeah. So if I continue to allow them to use here to drag them, it is not helpful. It's not good, especially on me on the platform. Like it will be like, okay, what am I building the platform from? I'm building the platform from my own understanding and from my own intelligence. Okay, and that's why I try to say that okay, maybe I'm the one who is not doing the right way, and I want her to be going live. And also, if I can support her, and I pray that I hope that you guys can also go to her life and also support her sometimes, okay, where she will be very free to do those things. And people will see in the long run. I always like to put things to test to the people, that where the people are, I always want to be around there with them. If you guys all are in Berekete, if you guys saying that, okay, Papariano, don't mention Berekete, don't say these things, I will calm down because I cannot be more than all of you. But I will just, if I'm seeing that people are not doing the right thing, I will just say it. I will not overstress it because it doesn't go well with a lot of you. I will remove my mouth from it. But she's over. The strategy is different between me and her. That's the thing, okay? And I don't want to go deep in there because I don't like to see that, okay, this person is fighting for justice and me too, and then I'm putting up or challenging.
I get what you're saying now.
Yes, I don't want it to be like that. Yeah. I don't want to go deep in there. I don't like to see that. Okay, I've explained to you. Wait, I never finish.
Hey, bro.
So, wait, I beg. Almost kiss. Wait, I never finish. Now you ask question. That's why sometimes if you guys come up, you ask me question, I will always explain to you guys. But most time I don't like things to get to this extent. That's why I try to make it I try to reduce it so it doesn't get to this extent. But believe me, for me to take some action sometimes, it's well calculated. It's a strong level of reasoning, well applied. Okay, where I say that okay, like I don't know how to say these things, but it is just the way it is that everybody are just blessed differently, and that is just how it is. Nobody knows it all. Sometimes we improve from each other. That's why it's social gathering. Social gathering is very, 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 very important. You get better. You add to yourself. The things you don't have, you add to it. You pick it up from other people, and then you become better. So this is what I also learn, and I believe everybody who want to succeed in the social sphere will learn some of these things. It is very, very important. You see how I'm able to switch, to come down to Berekete, whatever, because I see that everybody is into Berekete. Okay, even if I'm seeing a lot of things is not going on very well there, but because everybody is so much into him and they believe into him, what do? You see, I begin to reduce the way I drag him. I don't want to be the only one on the odd side, on the other side. I want to believe that I've given my best. You guys, you've heard the information. I've said the things the way I think it should be done, how it's right. But you guys believe that maybe he knows better. That's Berekete, who is in the case. So I just have to take it down. I have to bring down my ego and let that one rule. That's what you guys want. And when you guys will confirm that from Berekete, okay, then later you guys will now realize if I was right, then we'll see what next. Maybe next time you guys will believe me. But now because you have worked with Berekete, Berekete has credibility, okay, more than me. So people who have credibility, okay, people have been following them for a long time. People tend to believe in them. But if they want to lose their credibility in one day, then they will put all on their risk. And I think, I also realize that truly, I think maybe I was wrong. Let's listen to Berekete. I subscribe to us listen to Berekete because it's been in it for a very, very long time. So let us just know that he's doing it. I was just thinking, putting my own little contribution out there, seeing that, okay, things is not going this way. What if it goes this way? But since he has credibility, he has built it over time. And that is the trust that you guys have had in Berekete. And I want to be part of this. I want to also have trust in Berikete. I want to sit down. I want to become lazy. Now I don't need to work. I don't want to think the way I'm thinking, like too much thinking, too much calculation. Now I want to sit behind just like all of you too and chill and expect the cake, okay? And expect the good news at the end of 4 months. All right, I think now we're on the same chapter. So let's move from here.
Well, Papariano, let me quickly say something regarding the break.
Can I say something, Papariano? Since you mentioned my name and you mentioned my name.
All right, go on. All right.
Whatsoever, I think that was free forever something. Okay. Whatsoever I do say or do, it is from the heart of passion and love, and from just wanting this justice desperately at all cost. I think, like he stated, Papariano is a little different from me. Like what he said, he can actually sit back and watch and wait for its cake. My nature is, if I see something going wrong, I can hold myself, especially when I know this is really going wrong and I have a strong conviction about it. I don't want it to go wrong, then we start fixing it. A stitch adds something saves 9, So that's how I operate. But there are some things we cannot do right now. So we are going to fold our hands. We have put in too much into this. I cannot afford. We don't want this case. We don't want to lose it. We don't want the perpetrators to go scot-free. We are not in any power struggle. Our lawyers already stretched out a hand of cooperation and collaboration that was turned down. There is no information that we have that we will not share with Baba's lawyer when they get to court. And they will even share them with the opponent too. That is Miss Lawyer. It is the rule of thumb. If you have any evidence, you must share it even with your opponent because they have to prepare their defense. So all these there's no power struggle. Whatever Baba lawyers have now, they will be shared with everybody in the court. Whatsoever we have, we will have to share with everybody in the court. So there is no power struggle here. It's just everybody is misconstruing what's going on. It's one justice. We are not going to be going to a different court. So it's just that, like, he can sit back and just watch and let his prophecy come to pass. I'm scared. I don't want his prophecy to come to pass. I want to take action now. So that prophecy will not come to pass. Like I sent on this comment section right now on this live.
Prophecy, please clarify. People
Just one more sentence. I just tested Anna Azuko. I'm like, please ensure that autopsy is being done privately, because I know she circled back and forth between the two teams or between the other platform and this platform. I just said, please, can you facilitate it? Why? Just because it's all for a good cause. If at the end of the day, the corona is closed, we don't have a private autopsy, and they write the people that are culpable and Wunmi goes scot-free, it's going to be more difficult. That's all.
You said something about Papariano's prophecy.
Yeah. Prophecy that let's wait and Berekete. Maybe if after 10 weeks there's no autopsy and toxicology, what are we going to do? We're going to be running Kirakita then to do another one? Or when he said he wanted to just relax and have his cake, what do you think he meant?
Hello, Mother Annie.
Yeah, can I
Mother
say
Annie,
something?
can you hear me, please? Mother Annie, please, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I came up because of you, not to come and tackle you, but to to talk to you a little bit. Do you,
About what?
I don't know
About
if you
what,
know my
please?
account. Wait, I don't know
About
if you
what,
know
please?
this account very well.
No, not really. What about it, please?
Before now, whenever Baba Mubad, which is Baba Mubad brother,
Yeah.
Mr.
Who you are?
Muiwa, whenever I climb the platform to ask him question,
Yeah.
you also part of those people that were like, he don't. I should understand the way he said it. I should just quote the answer like that. He doesn't have to answer everybody. He doesn't have to answer things. So when I saw the news, when I listened to it, in fact, I was flashback. I was like, this is what I was saying, that they should do private autopsy. Do they go with a pathology to go and check the body? And the man said they went with people. And I was like, whoa, did they go with pathology? You guys were like, I don't need to emphasize it again. He has said it. I should be able to quote it like that. I should be able to understand it like that. Did they go with, and I was saying, is it that yes or no? I don't know. Whenever the man
I
comes up, if
understand.
somebody is asking the man
This
question,
is
you don't give room. You always say, answer what you can
oh,
answer. You don't need to answer all. It's so painful.
okay, Jesus, can I explain? First of all, I want to apologize if you took what I said in context. But you see, there's something I just understand from a psychological perspective, right? If somebody is giving you, if he says the process is ongoing, yeah, it just simply says either he doesn't want to talk about it or he doesn't want to elaborate it. And to me, I just feel like, what's the point? You just need to deduce what you want to deduce from me and let it go. He doesn't want to talk about it or he's not sure about what he wants to say. That's how I see it. End off. You get what I mean? So it wasn't a diss. I wasn't trying to diss you, but I just read like he just didn't want to talk. Because what is there? If you've done something, come out and say, I've done it. You know, it's been done. Whether or not, you know, if, for instance, that body's in the morgue, whether or not anybody has gone there, done an autopsy, anybody has gone there to see it, it doesn't mean anything. The mortuary attendants see the body every day. They probably turn it around, check the fridge, make sure it's okay. So it's not a biggie. But when somebody's been ambiguous in a statement, you don't overflog it, just let it be. Because he doesn't want to be, you know, he doesn't want to answer. It's as simple as that. That's where I was coming from.
Anna,
Mrs.
the problem is this, right? Anna, the
But you
problem
should
is
know that in this case, everybody is on this case.
you can't
Most
be
of us,
ambiguous. You can't be ambiguous in this case. That's the problem.
most of us have sleepless nights. But before you know it, they will start tapping it. They will start shutting somebody up.
Juices. No, I wasn't trying to shut you up. Please, I have to apologize. Juices, to me, honest to God, I just sensed the man. When he spoke 3, 4, 5 times, I just said, this guy doesn't want to talk. You understand? Because if somebody asks you and says yes, and he says the process is on, it means he doesn't want to divulge information. So, like, you know, what's the point? Why are you going to break your head over it? He doesn't want to talk.
Anna, here's something, right? This information they don't want to divulge, how powerful it is. Okay? For example, now look at it. If the whole lawyer that represents that team, including Muyiwa, that represent Muyiwa, this lawyer speaking with authority right now, is powerful more than any of them in that team. Is the number one coming on air on TV saying that where are the social media people getting the idea that there's a mark in Mohbad body, that there is no such thing like a mark in Mohbad body, no mark. Okay, that their team went to check and it is only the mark where autopsy was done that is in Mohbad body. That you don't know where people are getting all this conversation of mark. Now when they ask Baba Mohbad brother, who is supposed to have the same information since they're in a team, okay, is keeping it private. But somebody already said it public here. What is going on? It is ambiguous. I don't understand. They are not prepared. They are not prepared. That's just
Honest to God,
what they want.
the guy was all shades of not being truthful. Honest to God. So, you know, Justice, please, I hope you accept my apology, though.
Yes,
Yeah,
Annie, yes, I do. I do, Annie. You know why it's paining me, if you can remember very well. I even went to, I left each platform that day. I went to Westo platform. I even went there. I was saying that all we need is yes or no. Did you go with pathologists? Yes, we went. No, we went. But you know, people were like, we shall go and check. I said, no, I don't want, we just want, we shall go and check. I want whether you went with pathologists or that, no. And before you knew it, you started seeing comments. My own is too much. It seems I'm working with Team Wumi. It seems this and that. I was even saying that because ordinary person cannot see the body and identify anything. We needed a pathology to carry out, a scientific look on this body. But they will never give you room. Hey, Guresi, Andy, Daddy York, Olajide, so many of them like that. They will be calling you anti-justice. They will like, the man doesn't want to talk. That what do you want to know? Must you know the information? Now we are at this point now. We are at this point.
Mosque must go on. Mosque go on.
Oh,
All right, go on, Mosque. All right, your network is problematic. Aristo, are you there?
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, just to say this, okay, I think I was talking about the private investigators. Private investigators. I think in the previous live stream with Gracie and it went well. I think that is what people misconstrue for maybe Papariano bringing a lawyer into this case. People spread news, fake information easily. I always do everything that I have to do publicly here. I've not brought in any public lawyer into this case. As far as I'm concerned. So I don't know where those informations are coming from. But there is no such thing. What was said was that the private, I'm going to see how Gracie is going to advise Baba team that we can donate the private investigators to their team because the buyer spoke with the private investigator here on live. And so they they told us about how they function, and I think it was cool. But we are still yet to confirm some certain things, like whether they can, or maybe previously from their history, they have gone to the telecommunication companies to gather voices and messages from telephones and stuff like that. So that information is still yet to come because we want to know which area they can perform if we employ them. We want straightforward things. We don't just do things anyhow, and then expect anyhow results. So Bayo will confirm that private investigators is what I said we want to bring into this case, not private, not lawyer. But I'm about already have lawyers, so why would Papariano bring lawyer? And there are so many lawyers outside there. The diarist lawyer is outside there. So what will be my own lawyer's interest again in the case? So that evidence is what we need now. We have so many lawyers already. Lawyers are the Berekete lawyer is working underground, is also there as well. So the only areas where I think I want to be effective, or not just me, I want to be effective, which I think I have strategized, and we are trying to see even before we sanction it. But Gurex is okay with it, okay? So Baba Mohbad team, they want it. So yes, they want it, and so myself, I've said, okay, we will see that we will fix the conversation between Gurexi, Bayo, and some few people here. They will speak together directly in a conference call with the investigator companies, and whatever the outcome is, then there will be a decision to have them. Money is not the issue. The people who want to afford it, they are already on ground, and they are the one who will communicate with them. So Papariano is strategic about how we go about it. That is where I belong. And so I don't know whether that has answered any of the question that is out there. We can discuss.
Papariano.
No, sorry.
Papariano.
Fine. Sorry, I was directing to Aristocrat. Aristocrat, is that
is
okay?
clear.
Oh,
Yeah, that is clear. But
mhm.
I think you see one of the problems we have in discussion is
Yeah.
people come into a discussion, pick part of it, do not wait for the conclusion, and they go to town with it, spreading unconcluded discussion. And this brings about a whole lot of things. And I think it's a continuous thing. And I guess it's just what everybody just have to manage. If someone comes up with a discussion that in the beginning does not align with the so-called we are for Baba, or we are for justice, or we are for women, each one of them will say, oh, this one is for women, this one is for Baba. But the whole discussion at the end of the day, the conclusion, they don't go to town with it. And these are the people that knows how to jump from one platform to the other, spreading cankerous information. And I think that is one of it. So, and that is why it's always good just like Forever did, if you have grouse or you have some misgivings, if you have opportunity to see the person that you think, say something or did something, you try to clarify with it, for you to clear things. At the end of the day, everybody should be seeking one simple objective: get justice
Exactly.
for all. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, but if anybody think whatever I said is not correct, that's why I like public, because if I said something that is not the case, people will respond immediately that no, you said so, you said so, you said so. So that's why I'm very careful. You see the reason why I don't like to do things underground, because underground, oh my God, you will regret it when you work with some people underground. They will still be the one to expose you. I've had my experience.
But I have a question though.
Yeah, go on.
It, sad that I was not part of the broadcast when you discussed it.
Yes.
But I think it is good for those who have interest in an investigative practitioner, maybe an investigator to come into it, a private investigator. Private investigators have their limitations. And
Yes.
part of what they do, like you just spoke about the forensic, a private investigator cannot do a forensic without going through the court. You
Yeah, I
must
think
be able
he
to
addressed it
list
that day.
the
Were you here when we
numbers
spoke with the
we have to
investigator?
do.
I used to.
I was not. I was
Okay,
not.
I think you missed it.
I
There was
never
a
knew
call.
about it.
Bayo called the company directly, a homicide case investigators, and they said, in fact, it was already. But just that Bayo just missed the phonic part of it. But he said they tap phones, like the kind of things to get
Yeah.
information.
Yeah. They
Um,
can tap phone.
yeah, and he
Private
said,
investigator can tap phone.
yeah, he said they
But
get
it's
orders from court on some other stuff,
yeah,
and that
yeah.
the court will even appreciate it, because it is part of the process to see that, this that all crimes, are resolved through applying these different means in resolving crime, that the court support this. But what I wanted to be specific about is that, from their own history, have they have an order to be able to, have they have such experience to
Yeah.
go through,
It's good
phone
it's good to have their profile,
telephone numbers.
to have their success.
So maybe I will include you if you have time. I will tell Bayo
Let
to
them
contact you.
send
Yeah. So that you guys
let
will
them
all.
send their business profile across and let the key people go through it
Yeah,
and
exactly. That's what. No,
see
no, no,
this
no, no,
thing.
no. It's not even that business profile. Like a call. It will be like a call between you guys to call them and ask some questions. To confirm it. You will know what they want to do, which areas. Because the man said they need 4 months, like 4, 6 months from previous, work that they have done. And he
Yes.
even went ahead saying that most of the investigation you see outside there, that police take the glory, that police is giving them the job, that they are the one that is still doing it. Whatever they're finding is what they will give to police, and it's what police will come and announce to us and take glory for it. But he said no problem, that we are all together. But this is what
Yeah,
they do.
it's good.
You
But
see?
just as procedure, well, just when you want to pick a company to do a job, ask for their profile. In their profile, they will put example cases they've done. So that when you now want to engage them in verbal communication, you
Yeah.
can pinpoint and tell us, shed some light. Also,
No, it's okay. You will
when
speak to
you
them. Don't worry.
no,
You have
I'm
to
not
speak to
speaking
them
to
as
them.
well. Eh?
If I have time, that is
Yeah.
if I have time.
Yeah. If you have time.
So that is if I have time.
Aristo.
It's like that.
You see, public stuff, right? It is stressful, and that is why I understand all of those things. That's why I'm trying so hard not to play into the hand of the public, because same people who will appreciate it, the same people they don't
And you're
smile.
doing it well,
Yeah,
Papariano. You're doing it well
they are the same one who
because
will crucify you, because
because the public don't take time to understand matter thoroughly. They hear A, they go with it, and if they don't, they feel they are not getting what they heard initially. They castigate you, and when they
exactly,
castigate you, other people don't know when it is resolved. They
exactly.
don't know when the matter is resolved. So it is the person concerned that will be bearing the brunt.
Exactly.
You just have to do things like. But it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
I will help wherever I can help. Reach out to me once I have time.
Exactly.
I will come
No,
through for
Bayo
you.
is the one that is leading the process, not even me. It's not on me. Me, I'm not. Me, I'm
Beautiful,
just guiding.
beautiful.
Yeah. Bayo,
Since
we have.
Bayo is the lead person, he's the
Yes.
project manager on it. Let him go
Yes.
ahead.
And Gracie will
If he
start with
needs
Bayo.
my
And you see,
advice, I
let me
will.
tell you, I even like the match.
Come across.
When I see Bayo and the Gracie, they match each other. They match each other.
So
They are fit.
it's great.
Yeah, they are good to go. They are good to go. I like that combination. Me, oh Lord, bro. I don't get time, beg. Make the right thing. Make the right thing don't happen. I mean, my concern. Go on.
Papariano, please give me 1 minute. Is
Go
what
on.
I want to say. It's a little bit different from what is going on.
No, it's okay.
I
Go
just
on.
want
We are
to,
done. We are
I
done. We
just,
just ironed out some differences there. Go on.
I just want to use this opportunity to call on Toyin. Toyin, please, mo fi Ọlọ́run mo fi bẹ̀rẹ̀. Mi ò fẹ́ rárá. Gbogbo nǹkan ni mo máa ń fẹ́. Sórí pé ohun tó máa ṣépè fún yàn. Mo ṣì ń gbàdúrà, mo ṣì ń tọrọ fọ́lọ́run kọ́lọ́run dáhùn àdúrà mi. Tó bá ti ń ṣépè, I don't go near it. I don't even near it. I move away. Mo bend torí Ọlọ́run because what I have said now, I didn't insult anybody. Before to máa type fún pé ṣé yàn ya wèrè, yàn mad. I don't want it at all. I use God beg you. Mo fi alájọbí mo fi bẹ̀rẹ̀. Jọ
Okay.
mo
Anyway,
bẹ̀rẹ̀.
it's okay. Yeah, we don't speak. Sorry, we don't speak on people. You can reply there with messages. Okay, done. We don't drag same people fighting for just from a bad place. Let us not do that, please. I know that it's very terrible sometimes. People, please don't cast your frustration on each other. Cast it on the enemies, please. Hey, Joe. I beg. Oh. I don't sleep, wake up. I was sleeping all this way. I was sleeping from my dream. Like I was just hearing some voices, but I couldn't open my camera. Like later when I woke up, I think 3 hours or 4 hours later, I just wake up and say, now wow, it's in there happen, Kilon Shele.
But Papariano, at the same
Yes.
time, as much as, and that is why I always speak about everybody facing the objective. Whether
Yes.
you are for team A, team B, team Z, it doesn't matter. What matters is getting justice for who
Exactly.
has lost life that is no more with us, getting justice for the society so that there is a system for things when things happen, and also
That's
setting precedent for generations to come. We're doing
perfect.
this not for the now, but we're doing it for generations to come. When we are not here
Perfect.
again, they can revert to it. But it will not be civil when we go at each other's neck, cursing each other over frivolous matters. It is disheartening. And I think that is why many people will say, oh, I've been listening, but I can't contribute. I think I can contribute. Just like me, when people start to curse people, I step down because I'm not up for that. Not that I cannot curse. Not that I grew up in Ibadan. So I can curse very, very well. But I don't see it as wasting my energy to do such. But even those who have energy to do so, at least let us have respect for each other. You do not have to agree with people on their point, but if you can't
Aristocrat, yeah.
convince them, let
Listen,
it be.
you are very correct, but those days of being a good man is getting over. These days, Baba, it doesn't take us anywhere. Too good, too good. Government, wait now. Government, where they see where they rule us, and they are not good. Okay? Pastor, where they rule us, all the people in place of power, they are crazy. Now followers, now they behave good. If you want to change your world, you want make difference. Anybody will come. If you don't look well, it do any I see any Abiafa.
Let me
An average Nigerian is an actor. An average Nigerian can
You
play
do
different
anyhow, you go see anyhow.
Do me, I do you.
See anyhow.
Ali, may we dey do
Anyway,
am with sense.
yes,
May we go
anyway.
on, Jare. May we go on. May we
Yeah,
go on.
no, we move on.
Kuma lobe, kuma lobe.
I mean, Arayo, yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Well, I just want us to, I'm going to just remind
You
us
are
of
far
Your
from your
voice,
mic, please.
you're far from your mic.
You are far from your mic.
I'm not far. It's just, I don't know what's wrong with the phone.
We can't hear you. It's like you are in the wilderness. We are only hearing
Plateau and wilderness. Which one? Why wilderness? Why not in paradise?
or you are in an aloe hall, a hall.
You know,
We can't hear you.
you are alone. Like she is saying, telling you are alone.
Yeah, you are in a
Oh,
big hall. We can't hear you.
somebody tell him that you love him.
Come
Put
closer
your
now.
hands together and praise the Lord.
We
Let me
can't hear you
quickly say
again.
what I have to say.
Can you request back? We can't even hear you. It's
Can
not
you
about saying what
request
you have to say. Request back.
step down and request back? Maybe it will be better.
Maybe that will be better. Yes. That spot is reserved.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. Put your hands together and praise the Lord. Go on.
I, I align myself with most of the submission that has been made by aristocrat this evening in terms of the fact that a lot of us want the same thing. We want justice, and I totally agree with the suggestion that you brought up as regards the PI. I've always been thinking about it, but sometimes you cannot just be ahead of people who are in charge of the situation. So, I mean, we have to respect certain procedures to be taken. But at this point, if the team of Baba is listening, which I believe they are, I would advise that they embrace that path of engaging a PI to take certain steps, and that will be able to give us some kind of light, in terms of the circumstances of
Please
what may
mention
have
the
happened.
private investigator. When I say PI, not everybody know what is PI.
Private investigator. Yeah. When I said PI, I meant a private investigator. So that's basically what I would say, because most of the things I wanted to also say, aristocrat had said that, but I totally would like to encourage us to
Say it again. You
embrace
can say it again. No worry. You can say it again. Whether you
embrace
say it.
the to embrace the option of engaging a private investigator in this case. It will be very helpful to put down assumptions, to put away assumptions, to put away certain narratives that we are not sure about. I mean, a private investigator will put certain things to rest and be able to guide us, diligently. So that's my submission basically. And I hope Baba's team is listening. I believe they are. And I would like them to take a cue from that. That's all.
All right.
Mama A2.
Can you hear me better now?
Ah, it's still the same. Oh.
Can you hear me
Papariano, can you
better?
hear? It's still the same. It's kind of far.